Good afternoon, everybody. Today I will tell you the story of Sleeping Beauty. Long ago there lived a king and a queen who wished to have a child. The queen gave birth to a little girl. The king prepared a big party and he invited all his friends. The fairies gave the princess their magic gifts. The first one gave her beauty. The second one gave her kindness. The third one gave her joy. But then an old wicked fairy appeared and she said, when the princess becomes 18 years old, she will prick her finger on a spindle and fall down dead. At that moment, one of the fairies who didn't give her wish yet stepped forward and said, "The princess will not die. She will sleep for 100 years." The king gave the order that every spindle in the kingdom should be burned. But one day, after she was 18, the young princess wandered in the palace. The king and the queen were away. The princess came to an old tower. She opened the door, and there, in a little room, was an old woman. She was busy spinning with a spindle. The princess said, "Let me try." But as soon as she touched the spindle, the curse started. She pricked her finger, and she fell down in a deep sleep. Strangely, the sleep spread over the whole palace. Many long years passed, and one day a prince came to the land and heard the story of the palace. An old man said to the prince that a beautiful princess had been sleeping and waiting to be awakened by a brave prince. So he entered the palace and he saw the king and the queen lying asleep. The young prince wondered where to find the princess. He went on his way till he came to the tower where the beautiful princess was sleeping. The prince fell in love with her and he kissed her. Then the princess opened her eyes, looking at the prince. The awakening of the princess made the whole palace awake. The smell of the roses spread all over the palace. The little birds started to sing again. Then the prince and the princess got married, and they lived happily ever after. The end.